We want to begin now with some breaking news. Rapper Lil Durk is charged in a for hire plot.
Lil Durk's real name is Durk Bank, and he is from Chicago. This is his mugshot from Florida, where he was arrested last night.
Lil Durk is reportedly under attack inside jail. Reports say he was moved to solitary confinement after a correctional officer allegedly found a cell phone in his cell.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS, and right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
Someone who was jailed alongside Durk claims the phone was planted by authorities, saying it's just another attempt to make his life harder. But there's more. Durk got into an altercation in jail this morning. Lil Baby even tweeted, "I don't care about anything else right now, free Durk." The streets are buzzing. It all started with the news of Durk's friend Glee passing away in Chicago, showing many members are being targeted. Fans noticed that Quando Rondo and his close friend Lil Tim did interviews the same day. Remember, it was Quando and Lil Tim who were linked to King Von's death. Now, with Durk facing charges for allegedly hiring someone to target Lil PB, the motive for revenge seems clear.
Shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, shit, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
Quando Rondo also commented, saying he wishes things had played out differently.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever like that. It could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
But it's strange. They act like they only want peace once news of Durk's incident came out. Authorities moved quickly because they thought Durk was about to get released. That's unlikely now with him in solitary. Durk's father, however, has said he might still be released on bond. His legal team reportedly made such a strong offer that the judge couldn't refuse.
I just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
Prosecutors even dropped evidence against him, setting a potential release date. During his court hearing, they told the judge they were willingly discarding evidence, even reading aloud as they removed the lyric-based charges.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
No! This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Announcing this in court was seen as corrupt by some. Charleston White shared his thoughts on the situation, criticizing the Fed's approach.
This is a real victory. Now that demonic force was a dark force. It was a dark energy. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. So this is a victory for law-abiding Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it.
Charleston is against Durk's release, But professional lawyer weighed in, discussing the implications of the prosecutors dropping their evidence.
The other allegation they backed away from, which is huge, it shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for the through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and now they know we're not going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy.
Dropping the lyric evidence was a huge win for Durk. His lawyer, Drew Findling, even called the charges a joke.
The case is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was identical, except the unnamed person now became Durk Banks. And this is the really important part, Ak. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Durk that celebrated and monetized this.
A few days later, the judge made a decision. Feds reportedly said Durk would need to liquidate his assets to be granted bond, fearing he could use his wealth to place bounties on witnesses.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
A fan tweeted and went viral. If you think Durk was denied bond because he's rich, you know nothing. This brother just snitched. Instead of making it public, they hid it to catch Durk's lawyers by surprise. The new body cam footage showed Ted begging to cooperate with authorities, impacting the case. Durk's lawyers filed for extra time on their bond proposal. Ted is closely tied to the F-team and is known as Durk's main enforcer. Police found him at a convenience store with a gun in his pocket.
Really? Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
When Ted was brought to the station, he begged police, "I swear I'll tell you everything about the passings," hoping to avoid jail.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
While waiting in a holding cell, an officer spoke with Ted to collect information. All he wanted was to snitch and be released.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 777, what you saying, man? We're gonna see what we can do for you, all right? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me.
Relax, man. I'm gonna get a bus to prison. Relax.
Give me No, I'm saying, what are you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
With Ted's last name appearing in court documents, fans speculated it was DD snitching. Additionally, King Van's cousin Vonyu was reported to be cooperating, though details were unclear. Durk's friend Bezu tried to calm fans during an Instagram live.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, First y'all done threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
Vonnie's father later confirmed his son snitched. He revealed that Vonnie had involvement in King Von's death, surprising many since it came directly from a father.
I'm going to give you this. It's a back door and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm going to tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, is it open? Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the Von? Like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, was it open? This is what he asked him. Was it open? This was his exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right in there.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? Yeah. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Von before he died.
This left some confused about why Durk would want King Von gone. But since Durk and Von had a prior legal case, Durk had motive. That case ended in a private settlement, suggesting Durk might have blamed Von posthumously to resolve the matter.
Why would Durk want Von?
Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their chief spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting
thing. Dude was he was signing the boys. He was Von wasn't no slack.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was interesting.
I mean, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender."
A tweet noted, Van's dad leaking that Durk had Von dealt with makes me wonder why Durk goes on Instagram when connected to passing. Durk went live right after Von, Lil PAB, and FBG ducked past. Fans think he uses Instagram Live as an alibi, showing he wasn't directly responsible, though it's still possible he ordered hits. Vonnie's father expressed anger that his son cooperated with authorities, revealing Vonnie allegedly orchestrated PAB and King Van's deaths.
Oh, no, he ain't take my advice. He ain't respond no back to me because this is on a tablet. He on a jail tablet when I sent that to him. He ain't respond nothing else to him. I told you he can't take my advice because they playing. They made themselves get caught. This is what come along with it. They wanted to get caught. You understand me?
So, that's what you meant by trenches of paint. Okay.
What you mean, trenches what?
Was it you that said that? With the whole narrative about Vonnie snitching with the text messages? Like, that's...
Yeah. I don't know who said that, but that was me.
But that was a focus. Everybody was trying to make it seem like that's what the text messages was about.
That's just saying what he finna cop out to and this, that, and and with me saying Von, some people like, man, what, he gonna tell them some words on Von?
I ain't gonna lie, I said that in my video. I'm intrigued to know what the Von name was for.
No, he ain't gonna tell them no Von. You gonna tell it just like you orchestrated Lil you orchestrated this, and guess who you work for?
Vonnie's father, coming from street code, emphasized that snitches get snitched on, calling out his son for flipping. Van's sister confirmed, writing, Durk's sister-in-law calls King Van's cousin Vonnie a rat and snitch. Authorities are concerned about Durk placing bounties, a charge he already faces. Since Durk's incarceration, one snitch, Jam, has been missing for months, raising questions about retaliation.
There's a guy named OTF Jam.
That was wired.
Very ironic name.
Jam got him
put
in
everyone
a jam.
in a jam.
Did 12 years.
12
got
years.
Out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that ain't no smut on his name. He ain't never been a rat. Caught a gun case, but eventually he flipped.
Jam was later found hiding outside Atlanta. He was punished for snitching, and photos surfaced showing where he was staying. His cooperation is damaging to Durk, providing over 230 gigs of digital evidence, including audio, video, and 20,000 pages of reports. Authorities believe Durk allegedly targeted two others, Stephon Mack, who killed Durk's brother Thang, and Jam's baby mama. Jam's information could implicate Durk in all three incidents. A recent Instagram Live showed Jam acting strangely, possibly wearing a wire.
Hey, kid! Give me the check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I used to have a dare. Architect. What happened to dare?
Durk eventually realized Jam was cooperating. He even hinted at it during an interview.
I see from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your cooperation.
After learning people were flipping on him, Durk tightened security, moved homes, and restricted visitors.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the. We can have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the.
Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta. Everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play. I see from a mile away.
I don't think people realize
it's a harsh reality for Durk, especially since he had helped Jam just a couple years ago, giving him $50,000 and a place to stay.
You know what's name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get the milk for some baby mama, get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
for my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. My sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
bro got out what?
You know that
how many you did off?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
Strangely, people seen in the background of Jam's Live matched the suspects who took out Lil PAB. These same individuals used to shop with Van, showing the hit on Lil PAB was planned.
Solitary stone.
We just looked at him, man.
Let's go over there.
What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
Linking Durk to Stephon Mack's crime, Durk posted on Instagram the day Thang passed, dedicating a story to him, even laughing the next day.
Hey, somebody always said, it's laugh a car. Somebody always said, it's laugh a car. Well, look on who that, yeah.
Durk's lawyer addressed questions about a plea deal. Drew Finling stated it's not an option.
You know, likelihood of a plea. I think a lot of people have seen like this seems like it's a do or die thing. This is kind of like it's going to be like a 1 or 0 type of situation. You're either are or you're not. Is Durk, from your understanding, or you as a lawyer right now, as his criminal attorney, are you open to possible conversations about plea deals? Are you thinking, no, we're going all the way? Would you entertain it, just entertain it, because that's your job to listen to it and maybe present it to Durk, or that's just off the table?
It's a conspiracy commitment case. It's an all or nothing case, and he did not participate in a conspiracy to commit. And so there is no alternative. It's a life sentence, potential life sentence. So this case is going to go to 12 people.
The goal is full vindication. His lawyers argued Durk's statements fall under First Amendment rights, claiming his lyrics and online posts are just outrageous content for career growth, not criminal intent.
There's a First Amendment argument here, right? That this violates the First Amendment. Can you talk about that?
Right, for sure. I mean, I'm expressing myself. I can say the things that I want to say in a rap record or any kind of record. And you could go back and there's country records and there are pop records and there are R&B records that talk about all kinds of things. It's just that there's this notion that with hip hop, quote, glorifying violence, that suddenly now we're going to use these things to prosecute them. But does that mean that the free speech, the First Amendment has gone away? No, absolutely not. He can absolutely rap about what he wants to rap about. And that doesn't mean just because the story is